All right, today I'm going to make a video that explains how I incorporate mastering engineering assignments into Canvas. And so I'm going to share my screen and show you the various components of the Canvas setup. And so what I have, this is the current Canvas Summer 2022, MEGR 2013, Section 1. And so here's my course modules. This is where I work out of mainly, is the course modules. I have the Mastering Engineering course, which is inside of this, and that's another, would need to be another video to show how to set that up. So we're going to assume that this is already set up, and you've got MyLab and Mastering connected within Canvas. The advantage of that is that it allows you to integrate the gradebook and work from within Canvas and not have a separate activity. So when you click on this link, I've already got the tab open, and so that's right here, Open MyLab and Mastering. And so if you keep the tab open, you need to reload it every time you come over to it, because if you've already done it, then that lab is grayed out, link is grayed out, now it's open, and you can get to MyLab and Mastering, okay? So that assumes now a couple things. One is that you've created a MyLab and Mastering course for this, and so what I have is a template course in MyLab in Pearson. I've got a template course, and so I can copy that course over every summer and to become the summer engineering course. It also assumes that I've copied over into my course here in Canvas from last year. And I do that by using this import content function, which you find up here in the home feature and import existing content. You get to that and you get here. And you can import from some previous course, typically the summer 2021 course. And so I try to do that module by module, neglecting the previously integrated mastering course. You could copy it all over. You could have Canvas, like CDT, people do that, copy it all over. But then you got to go and delete the mastering components because they will not link. It'll sync you back to last year's course, and so you don't want that. So I copy them over one by one. So here's what I normally do. Here's my modules. Here's the I give them a video on how they have the course set up. One of the key tools is this topic and assignment schedule. If you click on that, it'll take you to this tab, and this is where everything is listed in a table form. All the modules and topics that we have. I've eliminated, originally this was set up with all kinds of links to various things. I've eliminated most of those links, and now it just is information. The only links are to the actual topic lecture page. And so those are the same as in here in the modules. Unit 1, here's topic 0 lecture information. Here's topic 1 lecture information. Here's topic 2, etc., etc. And so then in the grid here, that's what these take you to. Topic 1, it's a 0 actually, topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. And so that link will take you to the same link as these links will produce. Then in my modules, I have it cascaded down so that here's the homework instructions. And then here's the assignment. And in the instructions is where I embed the mastering assignment, all right? And so I'm going to scroll. I've got these all, we're midway through the course, and I'm going to run through an example of how I do that in topic 7. So we're going to get to topic 7 here, and you can get that either by clicking on this link or by clicking in the topic and assignment schedule page. Get to that by clicking on this one here. So I'm going to go back over here to my modules and click on the topic 7. All right, so here's that topic 7. This is what the topic page looks like. Here's the lectures that are provided and the examples, and they'll show up in here. And then at the bottom, I have the homework instructions. And so that's just a link to that. The students have all their ability to do their study, participate in lecture, go to the homework instructions. That is actually the next thing in the module. So we'll click on that, homework instructions. Okay, and so here's where we set up the link to mastering assignment. So if you click on this, this takes us to last year's assignment and not this year's. And so what we need to do is to do this year's assignment. So we're going to go over here to My Lab and Mastering. We're going to click on this link and it takes us into the My Lab course. And the first thing we do is click on all assignments to get the list of our assignments. And so these are the ones that have dates here are the ones that we've already published. The ones that have dates that are not past due are the ones that they're currently working on. And so I want to see about mastering number 7. So let's go here. Click on that one. And so we want to see, first thing I want to do is to check that the problems match, the problems that are listed in mastering match the problems that are in the assignment. So here's the topic and assignment schedule, topic 7. The problems are 6.5, 6.6, and 6.21. Turns out in the mastering assignment, I've got 6.9 and 6.21. So what that means is that I made some changes to the template. I made some changes to the actual assignment, and I didn't make the changes in the template. So what we're going to have to do is change that. All right. So what we need to do is get rid of problem 6.9 and go with problem 6.5, 6.6, and where were we? 6.5, 6.6, and 6.21. Right. So what we'll do is go into Edit Assignment. And on the items, we don't need to do anything on this page. We want to go to the items over here. And we're going to try to find, and we're going to be in chapter 5 here. Actually, we're going to be in chapter 6. So we can use chapter 6. And I'll update that. And so we want to find the homework is going to be checked here, the ones that are selected. So obviously you have lots and lots of opportunities to select stuff. So here's 6.9. So I want to get rid of 6.9. I want to check 6.5 and 6.6. All right. So we've got those. And then you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom to find the save button. My thing's in the way. All right, so scroll all the way down to the bottom to save and continue. And now I've got all 3 of these, but I want to put 6.5 and 6.6 in order. So I'm move those up to the top. Oh my goodness. And put them in order. So there's the order now, 6.5, 6.6, and 6.21. I'm going to make sure that they're going for credit. Oh, they are on credit. I'm going to put them for 75 points. I'm sorry, 25 points for 75 point total. It's not working. 25, 25. My goodness, all right, 25 and 25 there, okay. And then we can save and continue. Learning outcomes are there. And now I want to put the date on this. So the date that this assignment is supposed to be due, 7 is going to be due on 5/25. Homework 7 is due. Title doesn't stay, but here's the topic and here's the date due. And so 7, the date due for homework 6 and 7 is going to be on 5/25, Wednesday, 5/25. So let's go over here and click on that. We're going to select 5/25, shows up at 11:59 p.m. I use the Mastering Adaptive Follow-up. So there will be a couple of follow-up programs, problems available for them if they don't achieve a 95% or higher on the assignment. And so here is, we'll save and finish that. And so then what I want to do, so now this is the assignment. It's plugged in there. I want to go to student view. This is important, and grab the URL. Okay, so grab the URL. I'm going to copy that out of there. Control C, copy that. Now we're going to go back to our homework 7 instructions. We're going to edit this. Edit this. So I'll click on that and remove that link. It highlights it. And now we're going to insert the link that we just copied. It's an external link. And we're going to paste that in, Control V, paste that in, and we're done. So now it puts the link to the assignment in here. Okay. The other thing I have in here is some hints. Sometimes I give them hints so that they don't bang their heads against the wall, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to understand what the Pearson guys are wanting to do. Hibbler, what does he want? And the problems aren't well described, and so I give them some hints. So those are there. Now the next thing, so of course we want to save this. The next link takes us to an existing link within Canvas, and so we'll keep that. The next link takes us to the written assignment, which is here. And so I have them do a couple of problems that are written, so they can do them orderly and structured. And then they submit those for grading. So we're going to edit that. And so first thing we're going to do is go back to the mastering assignment. Oops, this one. And so we'll go back to all assignments. And we will scroll down until we get the written homework. So here's mastering homework 7, the one we just did. It's now in the queue. It has a due date and a time. It has an adaptive follow-up that followed up with it that gets scheduled automatically. And now we'll do the written homework. So I'll click on that. And we want to edit this assignment. Let's check and make sure this is problem 6. I'm sorry, 6-7 and 6-18. And those are 6-7 and 6-18. That's what's in there. And also in here, we say 6-7 and 6-18. So that's good. And so we can just edit the dates on this one for the same dates, 25th. And so the written assignments, I give them those in mastering, but I tell them to use the values in the book. Because mastering adjusts all the scores, values of the problem. And you can say use the same value, or you can just tell it to, back when we show you that, edit the assignment over here on the organization. You can figure out whether you want to randomize the variables and require units as far as what the students are supposed to do. If you don't randomize the variables, it will make everybody's problem the same, but it will not make it the same problem numbers as in the book. It doesn't do that for some reason. I don't know. I think on this one, if it doesn't say randomized variables, it doesn't give you the option. I think it might use the same variables as in the book, numbers for the problem. But I want the grader who's going to grade these to be able to grade them all the same and to grade them out of the book. And so you can use the solution manual from the book. And so that's the purpose of that. We'll save and continue. We're here. We can get that. And we're saying it doesn't let you cancel out of this. So we'll just save and finish that. All right. So now again, we'll go to the student view. We will grab the copy C, Control C. We'll copy the URL for that. We'll go back over here to our edit assignment. Same thing here in mastering engineering. Click on that, left click, removes the link for that. And then we can go up here and insert that external link in here. So now it gives them a link to the correct mastering assignment. So again, I have them do the use the problems, the statements that are in the book. And so yes, for 6-7, the value match the values in the textbook. For 6-18, I give them the values here. The problem statement and the figure and stuff is correct in mastering. The reason I give them the written homework in mastering is because some students are using the earlier edition textbooks, maybe edition 13 or even 12. So the educational information, the instruction is the same, but the problems are different. And so they get a cheaper book, but they need to be able to do the right problems. So that's why this is here. Now, they're worth 25 points apiece, so 50-point assignment. It's from the import assignment because that's where Canvas puts everything when you copy it over. So you got to make sure that's a homework grade. Restrict it to a PDF file upload. And anonymize the material so the grader isn't identified to them. And because I copied this over with the correct dates, this is already set up. So I save that, and there you go. So this one is good here. So let's go back to, I could have published it in here as I went, but let's go back to the modules here, scroll back down to Unit 7. I'm sorry, where are we? Year 7. So I'm just going to publish them here. Same effect. We got all those published. Okay, so those are the two things that we did. Published. That's how I tie the information into Canvas. So at this point we could be done, but I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. So you can, if you got it and you want to continue doing it yourself, you can. I think I'll just take a few more minutes and review how we do that again, just for reinforcement. So here's topic 8. You can go here. It gives us the homework instructions. Gets us to that. And so here's our homework instructions. We're going to edit this. And now we have to go back to mastering all assignments. We want to find topic 8 homework right here. Just by the way, it's homework 0. I changed homework 0 this year to eliminate the written homework 0. And so I haven't published that in mastering. I pulled that assignment into written homework 1. So it's just carrying that along. I haven't deleted that yet. I probably will out of the template when I change that. All right, so here's mastering homework 8. We're looking at Zero Force members. I need to bring that into the homework 7 topic. All right, so I'll go adjust that. All right, so here is, and I put some coaching activities and various things in here. The only problems that are available, that are assigned, are 227, 627, and 635. And so let's just make sure that those are what's in here for homework 8, 637 and 635. Nope, those are not it. So we need to change those. So let's do that. Which ones did we say these are? These are now, let's make a note of this, 27, 31, and 36. 27, 31, and 36. Okay. Optional practice exercises, we get those in there. So let's go over here and edit the assignment. So this is just general information. I don't usually put anything in here. Save and continue. So now we have to select these. We're going to look for 27. Scroll down and find the ones that are in here. And we'll click off on those. And so Zero Force members, I like that one, except I want to pull that into the, let's just make a note of this. We'll pull that into Zero Force members, needs to go into topic 7. Members here at the end of section 3, right? This is at the end of section 3. So we'll do that. 621, yeah, okay. End of section 3, that's where we're at. Right, hopefully, yep, section 3, Zero Force members, give them that tutorial here at the end to see what that looks like. All right, very good. And then we're looking for 27, interactive method of sections, gives them some work, multiple choice questions 6. Okay, that's nice. That's a good thing for them to do. I think we've used that as practice. So here's 27, that's good. 27, 31, here, let's check that one, and 36, 35, we don't have, we're going to do 36. Okay, so you can see what these problems are. 36 looks like this. This is this problem here. 35 is a similar problem, and for some reason I might have had, I don't know why I changed it, but I did. Okay, so here's those. So that's what those problems look like. 36. And then is there another one? Scroll through there just a little bit. Okay, so let's scroll down and save this. And continue. So here's these. So 27, 31, and 36 is what we had. Chosen, we've given them multiple choice question to do. So that looks like this. Click on that, and it just gives them a chance to do some tutorial kind of stuff here. Tower used in substation. So it's listed for practice for them. Okay, so we'll make that work. And then number 1 here, you can go back here, and again, this is some interactive figure. Is a simulation that allows them to do some training and reinforcement. So try to use some of the mastering engineering resources here, in addition to what we already have, and then they have their own problems selected here to do for homework. All right, so that's good. Each of those, so we're going to make these for credit, 25 points and 25 points for those. So it's a 75-point assignment. These are going to be for practice, so they're not for any points. So some choose to do it and some of them don't. So we'll save and continue there. Get the learning outcomes if we needed that for ABET. Now this one is going to be due section 8, topic 8 is due on Saturday the 28th. So let's make that due over here, Saturday the 28th. And there'll be an adaptive follow-up immediately, automatically scheduled for that one. And here we are. And so we can take the student view, copy that URL, go back to our edit assignments here, which is this one. All right, so we're editing. So we're going to take this one. We're going to remove the link. That's a left click. And we're going to insert this link, external link, copy, paste that in there, Control V, sticks that in, and there is this. All right. So I said in the assignment, make sure you understand the concept of zero force members. All right, you may want to review section 3.6. So I had that in there in section 1. So I've actually brought that in here. I am going to take this out, and because I wanted to pull that into the other section. So this gives you a picture of how I edit stuff, right? So I copied that out. An interactive figure. All right, so this is just an information page, right? It's just a page, it's not an assignment. So we'll save that. We'll come back and do the written homework later. I'll go back to the modules and edit topic 7 here, which is what I had meant to do. Because one of the things I had to do here with topic 7, this is probably the worst case scenario in the whole course. Topic 7 is sections 1 and 2 of chapter 6, which talk about stress analysis and method of joints. But the assignments come up you need to know about zero force members. So I inserted this, watch lecture 8.1 and read about section 6.3 in the book, which is zero force members, right? And so what let's do here is go to the homework 7 instructions, and let's put in that note. Homework has a practice problem. Hope we enforce the concepts or just explain the video and the practice problems. It is optional, but could be useful. Stress analysis, let's put in that Control V. There's also a practice on, also included is a practice on PICE, practice on zero force members. In case you'd like more practice and instructions, highly recommended. So I got that in there. And so let's save that. Actually, we're going to, well, the mastering assignment, we're going to change that, but it's the same link, so that's okay. So we're going to save this. Now let's go back here to homework 7 instructions. Let's go back to all assignments, and we're going to look at this homework 7 that we did. It's right here, homework 7 in mastering. And what we'd like to do is edit the assignment, and we're going to go here to the items, and we want to find that tutorial on zero force members. Okay. Zero force members, let's provide that tutorial. Excellent. And so now let's go back all the way down and save and continue. And so here's the zero force members. Let's run that up to the top. There we go. And that is for practice. We're going to make it be optional for them. look for practice. You don't have to do it, but that problem looks like identify zero force members, and so it gives them an opportunity to see how that works. Okay, and then there's, depending on how they did that, work through some more instructions here. Okay, so there you go. So the link, the URL was the same. Save that and continue. Everything's the same. Save and finish. There we go. So the URL didn't change. Student view, here's the URL. It's all the same thing. It clicks the same assignment. I just changed the assignment. So there's that. All right. So now let's go back to the assignments. We updated our homework 7, topic 7, I'm sorry. And now let's go to topic 8, written. We didn't finish that one. Here's this. It's problems 31 and 46. Does that match what is assigned? 8 is 31 and 46. This is 35 and 46. So I must have made a change here, right? So it's 35. So we're going to need to change this, edit the assignment, go to the items instead of 31. We want 35. Scroll down to 31. There's 31, and so that is this problem here. Decided I didn't want that one. And so we're going to look at, here's 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Is this one here? Yeah, so what I did is I gave them the one of the similar looking problem for written and one of the similar looking problem for mastering one. So this was the mastering one, as you recall, problem 36. And so for written, they're supposed to do 35, which is just a little bit different view. Express here, let's see, determine the force in member EF. So they're looking for EF, and then they're going to look for CF, which is here, and they're looking for BC, which is here. So I cut through these ones to solve for the answers in the problem in 35 and 36. They're looking for AF, and BF here, and BC here. So your cut is here. So two different versions of the same problem. I think that gives you a better look at something rather than doing different problems. But you're certainly free to assign whatever problem you want. But that's what where we're at. So did I do that? Nope, 31. So we're going to click off on 31 and we're going to click on 35. All right, and so that's good for this. Of course, homework is a minimal amount of work. Make those for credits. Make that 25 points. This one as well should be. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry. So what these are is for. They're not for credit, they are for practice. They say they're for practice because they have to do them, they just get the information off of here and they do them for real. They're not for credit. They don't get credit in mastering for these. All right, so save and continue. There you go. And we're going to give these a due date of Saturday. There we go. So it shows up properly in their assignments. And we take the student view, copy that URL. Control C, come back over to our assignments. We're going to look at the homework 7 instructions. Okay, we're back on 7. So let's go back to the modules, scroll down and find homework 8 written homework is where we're at, and 35 and 46. That's what we had. Let's make sure we had that. 35 and 46 we did. Let's go ahead and swap those around here. Organization, just put them in order. Move that up. There you go. Save and continue, save and continue, save and continue, finish. All right, so there's that. So we got our URL. It's the same one. Just grab it again just to make sure. All right, so here's this. Control C. Back over here to 35 and 46. We got that in here. 35 and 46. So we're going to edit this one. Written homework, and we're going to left click on that one to remove the link. and add the link in, insert the link from the external course, or external source. Control V, copies that in, and there's their assignment. They can get to it from here. It's a 50-point assignment. See, it says in mastering, have it marked for practice only. So that's why we put it for practice there. Mastering, right? So make this a homework assignment. It's worth 50 points. It's a PDF upload. It's anonymized for the grader, and it's already scheduled to do. So there's save. Could have published it there, but I'm just going to go back here and modules and stick it in here. Lots of ways of doing stuff. Obviously, here's topic 8. Publish, publish, publish. Okay, I'm going to keep going on this, but that's all I'm going to have for you guys. Here is one other thing. The students can get to their assignments just through MyLab and Mastering. It takes them to the, when they click on that, it takes them into their view of this. This is my view, the instructor side. I'm not sure what their view looks like, but they can get to the assignments through this too. So a couple of different ways, a little bit of flexibility, but not an abundance of links, I don't think. So hopefully that was helpful, a little bit longer than I had intended. You can probably put it on fast speed. I should have told you that in the beginning, but you can figure that out. Thank you very much. God bless you.